Welcome to another episode on our channel. In this episode, we're dressing Diablo. So I'm going to try to figure out what clothing works for him. I do know the body I'm going to use is this one with the neck attachment. All right. So I have two shirts to choose from. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to choose one versus the other. All right, so I have this one, which is open collared. You can see the collar right here. And I have this one, which is more of a turtleneck. Frankly, I'm going to go with the turtleneck because if I don't, I'll have to put more drawings on the neck. And it was already a chore to put drawings on the face, so I'm not even going to go there. Turtleneck all the way. That's going to be my choice here. And so turtleneck, and then a hoodie to kind of blend in with the turtleneck. And then I think I'll go with these lighter pants versus the other ones that I showed you last time because they fit better on the figure. So, and then of course these shoes. I don't really have another choice that I like. I think this will look good not only with the pants. I mean, look at it. It'll look good here and here. I mean, it's so bad, I know. But it has to look good to me. Okay, so first things first. Pants go on. In my opinion, they go on first. Always. Although you should try to get one leg into one pant leg and the other into the other versus both into the same pant leg, which I just tried doing a second ago. Okay. All right. So it Velcros shut. And you can see it fits. That's the most important thing. And the belt I made actually, which I'll show you in a second, just out of leather, and I had a buckle. So this is something I made. So the pants, and I'm trying to put the leather through the loop of the pants. There he is. Look at that. I can pull it down a little bit. And see, if you wanted to put underwear, if you wanted it to hang down and have the underwear showing, you could. Not to say we need to do that with Diablo. So I think we're good this way. So pants are on. Belt looks good. May not even need the belt. Could save it for another project if the hoodie ends up covering the belt. Why waste the belt when you're not going to even see it? So that's another thing that runs through my head. All right, so arms up, point in, arm up, point in, a little bit here, and turtleneck, looking good. Maybe a little fur on it. Try to get it off. There we go. Okay, so turtleneck, he's facing me. It doesn't look like, yeah, the seam is actually on the side. I think this is gonna, this side is gonna be the best side for the front. So just start putting the shirt on and get one arm through. There should be no head on this figure because if you have the head on, it is not going to fit through this turtleneck circumference. It's going to get stuck. You have to take the head off. Anyway, So why do that? Ta-da! He is on. Now, I have not put his arms down because I want to get the hoodie on. Make sure I still get all the fur off. Okay. Now, what I don't want to do though, oh, I see a little more. Okay. What I don't want to do is have the sleeve bunch up in the sleeves of the hoodie. So I know I've shared this with you guys before, but if you're just joining me for the first time, what I do to prevent that from happening is I bring the shirt all the way up and I take some tape. And this is boxing tape. This is very strong tape. I fold it over to close that sleeve over. So it's not going to slip down on the arm. I'm going to do that. Sorry about that noise there. Maybe we'll edit it out. Anyway, here, this one too. Put the tape here, put it down here. Good. So now, hopefully, he's still facing me. Here's the hood. Now it's going to face me. Now I'm going to try to get him on, or the hoodie on, over the arms. Again, on the top, facing each other a little bit. Okay, good. And let's start down here. And then we will work our way through this. This is going to be a little bit harder because we're going over material versus just the plastic. So, yeah, it's going to be a little more of a struggle. So just tug, tug, tug on one side, get the arm in there, pull the arm all the way down, or as far down as you can get it. All right, tug, tug, tug. Get the other arm in there and pull it down the arm. Tug, 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 tug. and start working it down this way. It's just going to take some patience, that's all. Probably the hardest thing to do on some shirts or jackets is to get it over the shoulders. So you just, in this case, it's not a big deal. It went over just fine. So let's keep pulling. Things are getting bunched up in the back. Let's put our thumb through it and kind of pull everything down. Good. And let's just tug again. A bit more, a bit more, a bit more on the arm, a bit more. Try to get the sleeve through the peg. Trying to feel where the peg is. Yeah. Trying to get there. Ooh, I see the tape. The tape is still intact. I see the tape on this side. We are in business. All right. All right, so when you get it down far enough, you can grab that tape, bring that sleeve up a little bit, so you can grab the tape. Of course, it's not going to work with me right now. Bring it down a little more further. All right, almost there. Tape is gone. And the sleeve is not bunched up in there. On this side, let me see the tape. I'm just going to try to get low enough on it and pull it off. There it is. They're out. All right, so the jacket is on. The turtleneck is on. The sleeves are not bunched up. And I just need to figure out where the joints are. Oop, I have to twist this. Sometimes it gets twisted in the wrong direction, and you'll have to kind of feel your way and twist the arm around if it is in the wrong direction. All right. There he is. Looking pretty darn good. All right, so let me, I mean, we don't have his shoes on yet or anything like that, but he's looking pretty darn good. All right, so now just looking at where the belt is, and it doesn't look like we need the belt, but you know, maybe I'll have him kind of wear it like that. If so, the belt stays on. You know, and I might do that because it kind of has a cooler look that way. All right, so we'll pause and get some hot water because I need to put his hands on. And then we'll worry about the shoes. And the last thing is to put the head on. So we'll be right back. We are back and we're going to try to get the hands on this guy. Whoop. Good thing it didn't hit me in the face. It's actually very hot water. So let it sit for a couple seconds. And I got his right hand. It's so much easier when you can put hot water on something. So that's now his left hand. I'll get this out and I'll show it to you, show the process. Be a little more visible with this process. There's this little nubby. And here's his hand. It is hot and it went on so very nicely. So now I can straighten out his arms and turn his hands so that they look halfway decent. Okay, he's looking good from this perspective. Now, with the shoes, I had 2 pegs and put it in very hot water. My husband's muscle got the pegs into the peg holes. All right, so they're both in there now. They came without pegs, but I had extra pegs and they did fit in these hiking boots. Now, the big thing is, do they fit on the body? Because with the many times body that I used the other day and the cool model body that I used the other day, these pegs didn't work. So now the question is, do these pegs work on this body? So there's the openings, right? And let's see. Yeah, so they do fit. They're very loose, but they do fit. All right, so that fits and this fits. Again, they're loose. They're not the perfect match, but it's better than trying to hot glue something in place if it works. And that indeed worked. Now I'm trying to get his pants down. Okay, so I can hose him, so to speak, on the stand so you can see him. There he is. Woohoo! The joys of things when they work. All right, he's looking great. Now, the last thing to do for this episode is to get the head on. Okay, now, it's only pencil. I don't really want to get the face hot, but I think if I just get the inside part warm enough. My husband's grimacing, but I think I can do that. Just get the inside part warm enough. Let it soak in for a second. Didn't get the face wet. Let's see if that helps in terms of getting it onto the neck. Oh, it did. And the shoes stayed on. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to yeah, there we go. Just kind of touch them up here and there. So it's not perfect, but it is manageable as Diablo. So next week, what we'll do is we'll accessorize him and show you him with Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Ratcatcher 2, and the Joker. And I'll have my 5 figures that I wanted from both episodes of the Suicide Squad. So I hope you've liked what you've seen. We will get more close-ups of him in the next episode as well. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.